All right, let's dive into what the stars have in store for us this Friday. It's shaping up to be a really big day, full of some deep emotional currents and honestly some powerful chances for growth. So let's get right into what that means for you.
This really hits the nail on the head for the whole day. We're being asked to move past all the surface level stuff. The real invitation here is to go deeper, to reconnect with the people and the places that make you feel genuinely safe and seen.
So what's driving this whole emotional vibe? Well, the foundation for the day is the moon moving through its home sign, Cancer. You can think of it like the moon coming home. It's at its most powerful, its most comfortable here, and that sets this deeply nurturing, really intuitive tone for everything.
And you can see how all of these themes just naturally flow from that core energy. When the moon's in Cancer, our emotions they deepen. And that pulls our focus toward family. And that means both the family you're born into and the one you choose, and the trust you have in that inner circle. We're all craving that sense of belonging. Now, the flip side is that our sensitivity is way up, but that's also what fuels our compassion and that instinct to protect the people we care about.
Okay, so as we move toward midday, this emotional energy doesn't just stay put, it gets bigger, a lot bigger. Around noon, the moon is going to meet up with Jupiter, which is the planet of growth and, well, more of everything. Jupiter is basically an astrological amplifier. Whatever the moon is feeling, Jupiter is about to turn up the volume.
And this is the really great side of that amplification. We're looking at a potential wave of optimism washing over us, a real surge of inner hope. And remember that protective instinct we just mentioned? Jupiter magnifies it. So this makes it a fantastic time for any kind of growth in family matters, whether that's finally mending a fence or making some grand, generous gesture.
But, and this is a big but, with Jupiter there's always something to watch out for. Since it expands everything, we have to be super mindful of emotional exaggeration. A tiny little feeling of irritation could suddenly blow up and feel like a massive tidal wave of anger. The real key is to stay grounded and just not get totally swept away by the intensity.
Now, as we move out of that intense midday period and into the evening, the whole energy shifts, pretty dramatically actually. Things soften up, and we get this beautifully harmonious, easy flow, and it's all thanks to a really supportive connection between planets in the water element. So here's how it works. We've got the moon in the water sign of Cancer, and it's forming this amazing harmonious angle, it's called a trine, with a whole group of planets that are currently in the other water sign, Pisces. This connection, it's like a gentle flowing river between 2 points. It allows all that energy and emotion to move freely without any friction at all. So what exactly are those planets over in Pisces? It's what we call a stellium, basically a concentrated cluster of planetary energy. In this case, you've got the Sun, which is our core identity, Venus, the planet of love and connection, and Mercury, the planet of communication, all swimming together in the intuitive, dreamy waters of Pisces.
And the effect of this beautiful, harmonious flow is, wow, it's profound. This energy can seriously boost our empathy. You might suddenly find yourself finally understanding a loved one's point of view on an issue you've been stuck on. Our capacity for understanding just gets stronger, and it opens the door for a deeper spiritual or intuitive connection, both with ourselves and with other people. It's a truly lovely way to wrap up the day.
So when we put all these pieces together, you've got the deep emotion of the Cancer moon, that midday expansion from Jupiter, and then the gentle evening flow from Pisces. What's the central message? What's the ultimate key to navigating this day? It's this. This is the mantra for the day right here. It's not about cold, hard logic or strategy. It's about leading from your heart. It's about letting love and compassion be the things that help you grow, and really trusting the wisdom that your emotions are offering you.
And that's really what it all boils down to. The astrological weather today is just perfectly aligned for trusting your gut feelings. Your intuition is a super powerful guide right now, and your heart is naturally going to be more open to making a genuine connection.
And here's a really practical way to use all of this. Because of that open-heartedness and deep empathy, especially in the evening, this is a perfect day for healing. If there have been any hard edges in your relationships, today offers an energy that can really soften them, making space for real understanding and forgiveness.
So I'll leave you with this question to think about. With all this supportive energy available to you, just how much are you willing to trust your inner voice today? How far are you willing to go when you let your heart lead the way? The potential for growth is it's absolutely immense.